Broadcaster Cooper Lawrence. Coops, just quickly, before we get into the cheating rumours, Sam's put out a statement kind of realising that it's not going to be a private matter, but asking for kindness.
Right. Oh, my God. Shervo and Mon, this is hilarious. This is the guy who is threatening to release all this personal information about their life and their relationship and stuff that she said, like, don't ever tell anybody if she doesn't change the prenup. He's so mean, and he's asking us to be nice. I can't stop rolling my eyes. My head hurts. I'm rolling my eyes so high.
Joining us now is US broadcaster Cooper Lawrence. Good morning, Cooper. Coops, it was so lovely to see, wasn't it? The whole cast now have their own personal tributes.
I know, Nat and Shervo, I'm not crying, you're crying. It was so hard. Yes, because the tributes were really beautiful because they were so honest. They really were from the heart. And I thought Jennifer Aniston explained really well, because if you're asking, like, what took them so long? Well, she said they needed to sit with it because this wasn't just the loss of some other celebrity that they may have known. I mean, the six of them had a very, very unique relationship. So they literally lost a brother, is what they kept saying. They think they all used the word brother in their tribute. So you felt their pain, yet they were so completely honest with us.
Author and relationship expert and a good friend of the Tyra show, Cooper Lawrence, is here. Cooper, I've never seen anybody like Jessica in my almost 5 years of doing the Tyra show.
Right, I mean, we're sitting here laughing, but this is not funny.
No.
There's some serious issues going on here.
Yeah.
The fact that you've never had a serious relationship, the fact that you have no self-respect, yet you have these two lovely parents here, you don't know where to gather that from. This is a much deeper issue that I think needs some serious therapy. There's nothing funny here.
Is she lashing out at her parents? Because I feel like she's going, pow,
Tyra, it is
pow.
so beyond that. I mean, lashing out at her parents is calling and telling them about it. This is really a deep issue going on here with her. The reality that you have to know is the CDC just reported 19 million cases just this year alone. What month are we in? Of new STDs. You got to be careful, girl. And 50% of those people are in your age range.
With me now is Cooper Lawrence, a relationship and psychology expert and the author of the book Cult of Perfection, and quite a beautiful and opinionated woman. I love her. So what do you see here?
I see a woman who has a lot of love to give, and when you guys are ready to have a baby, she's going to be a great mom. That's the first thing I see. So I understand that your need to have a child. However, you're immature, you're deceptive, and this is very irresponsible of you. That is not an environment you want to bring a child into. You want to bring a child into an environment that is a good, healthy environment for the child, that has both parents that are ready to give 100% each. And he's not ready. He's not sort of telling you, he's telling you, he's not ready. And for you, Alan, you can't just say, I want to wait till we have money whenever. Set a specific goal for her. Say in 3 years, or 2 years, you both need to compromise, because I think you're both wonderful, loving people. What great parents you're going to be when you're ready. And clearly, he's not ready, and you need to listen to that.
So, Cooper, you know, this is mom that started it, but now it's the family is partying together.
Yeah, that's a huge problem. And the fact that you're sitting there like, oh, well, we party together, it's a huge problem. Let me start out by telling you that 100,000 Americans die every year from alcohol-related causes. If you're having blackouts, you're well on your way. Okay? And by the way, you are an alcoholic. Just because you party on the weekends and not during the week, it doesn't mean you don't have a problem. That's the first thing. The second thing is, the fact that you're partying with them says that it's okay, that we value partying. We don't value education. So it's telling them it's okay that they end up with no education, emotional problems. All 30 years of research tells us that these two are on their way for only negative consequences. Why on earth would you want that for your children?
He's already going into this feud being really unlikable.
Cooper Lawrence, psychologist and author of The Cult of Celebrity, explains why we're seeing more battles like this fought online.
If you're being interviewed by somebody, you're not as likely to say how you really feel. There's publicists sitting there. But when you're home alone in front of your computer, you feel more comfortable.
Joining us now, US broadcaster Cooper Lawrence. Good morning to you. So much already has come out about this book, even before it's hit the shelves. Why do you think it's getting so much attention? Why is it such a big deal?
Oh, Nat and Shervo, think of it like this. Okay, so 20 years we've been following this mystery. Why did she shave her head? Why was she driving with a baby in her lap? What happened with her and Justin Timberlake? Who cheated? We want to know everything, and we never got an answer. We're finally getting every single one of those questions answered. No matter what incarnation of Britney you knew, you're getting an answer in this book.
The thing that I'm struggling with is the fact that Britney is struggling at the moment with the reaction to this book and what it's receiving at the moment. I mean, what did she expect the response was going to be?
Well, I think the reaction is really from the media. I mean, that's really what she's talking about, because all of her comments are really directed at people that, think that she's being weird or she's being crazy, as she said. No, her fans are all really excited. And she even says in the book that she has to remind herself to look at the fans and stop doing things to be resentful of the media. And she talks about how she specifically didn't perform one night because she was angry at her dad about the conservatorship, and she realized that she did that to the fans. So she is now embracing her fans a little bit more. So the reaction that you're hearing from her is more from, not us, the media, because we love her, but, those other people.
Okay, so if you just cannot get enough of Access Hollywood,
or you can't stop clicking on those celebrity gossip websites, you just might be one of the star obsessed. Cooper Lawrence is the author of the new book called The Cult of Celebrity, and she's also a psychologist on VH1's Confessions of a Teen Idol, a show featuring 7 former stars who are trying to reclaim that glory of fame, and one of them is Billy Huffsey. So nice to see the two of you.
Hello to both of you. Well, this isn't new that there is this cult of celebrity, that people are obsessed with what they're wearing, what they're eating. They want to be like them, right?
It's very new.
Why is it new?
Well, did you grow up with it? I don't think so.
I kind of remember some of it.
I mean, not the way it is now. Not this onslaught of paparazzi and celebrity.
Oh, that's all
and they're
new.
on every single cover of every look at the proliferation of all these magazines.
That's all new.
shows.
But I remember my mother telling me she used to look at those confidential and just think about what it might be like to be, in love with James Stewart or something like that. So the names
it was
changed.
a column, but it wasn't the cover of Vogue, and it wasn't the cover of every magazine, and it's all we talk about.
Models used to be on those covers. Now it's movie stars and TV stars. You're right.
And we love to build them up. I mean, that's part of what we do in the media, and we love to tear them down.
That's right. So don't get used to this perch you're on right now.
What is going on?
Coming down, Hoda. Sorry.
There you go.
But let's talk
enjoy
about
it while it lasts. Let's put it that way.
You're disrespectful. There's no point in me even being here. I want to hear what you really have to say. I know you, and I love you guys.
Wait.
But this is...
Jeremy, no, don't.
Come on, guys. Give me a minute.